supply chain strains and competition from China. Shares are down nearly 60% from Tesla's 2021 peak.
That's Aaron in New York. Let's talk now to Chris Roebuck, who is a leadership expert. Let's start with that $56 billion figure. Where does that enormous figure come from?
It's worked out on the deal that they set up in terms of his performance, delivery of certain performance figures. But that fits into what the judge said. And this isn't just about the pay. This is about effective corporate governance. It's about ethics. It's about integrity. And it's about leadership. Because the way the deal was set up, the judge said, was unfathomable. It was put through what the judge said was a conflicted board with Musk's family and friends on, and it wasn't transparent. So what happens next, we will see.
Well, this is what I wanted to ask you about. There was that ruling in Delaware that stymied the deal. The board went ahead and got a new vote. Will this stand?
Well, he got a majority, but we don't know how big the majority was. And we also know that some fairly big shareholders weren't particularly happy about this. The question is that the judge is going to look at this and say, okay, got this through in a vote that he set up, but was it set up in a way that I can see that genuinely people were open and happy with what happened, rather than the fact that they might have been pressured in some way, shape or form? But it also doesn't remove the fact that the judge also felt that the board was conflicted because a member, Musk's brother, has been re-elected to the board. So the shareholder vote might ease the pressure, but it's by no means certain that it will get through. And as I said, in terms of other things, it just poses the question, what sort of example of integrity and leadership does this give to his employees? And how much effort is he going to give to one company when he's got 5 others that he's also working for?
So this may or may not get through. What is the signal of this deal to the rest of corporate America?
It's the traditional signal that you get in any corporate CEO environment when one CEO gets loads more money than the other CEOs. The rest of the CEOs suddenly think, oh, well, if that individual can get that much money, why can't I get that much money? And what they will then start to do is try and go in that direction by, for example, employing board compensation specialists to justify it to the shareholders, by potentially putting a little bit of pressure on the remuneration committee, and by, as Musk did in the first place, setting up targets that have to be achieved that are as difficult as pretty much falling off a log.
Okay, Chris, look, got to leave it there. Thank you so much for your insight.
Thanks.